I wanted to make an official response to Keemstar. In fact, I had a video on the back burner just sitting on my computer that I was going to do about Keemstar, but honestly, iDubbbz TV and quite a few other YouTubers have covered this guy, and I really don't want to regurgitate the exact same things that they have said and proven and shown of the type of shitty person Keemstar is. Rather, I'm going to be responding to a live stream he did just the other day. I have not watched this video in full. I've only watched about 5 minutes of it so far, but I figured that this video is good enough content to me to make a direct response to. This was live streamed, I believe it was just 2 days ago on his live stream that he uses, and I wanted to make an official response to him because it's about time that I really say what I feel about this individual.
Why is my fucking life a fucking game to play with?
Isn't that a bit of a rhetorical question, Keemstar? Why is your life a game to play with? Well, maybe because you play with the lives of so many other people. Perhaps you're somebody who makes false accusations and you make claims about people that are not substantiated by any sources other than your own news team or whatever the fuck you do to get your sources.
All right. Why is fucking my family, all right? Why is my kid a game to play with? Why is this a game? It's not a fucking game. And then it'll be said to me, fuck, I'm doing exactly what I can't do. I can't even fucking talk about this. I can't even fucking talk about it. Anything I say gets used against me.
Well, then maybe you should be more consistent in your life with what you say. See, the reason why the things get used against you all of the time, Keemstar, is because you have no consistency in your life. Everything that you tweet, everything that you say in your videos, oh, I'm a good guy, I'm this, I'm that, I'm not a liar, I tell the truth how it is. Everything gets used against you is because you're not consistent. You've never been consistent with any goddamn thing ever that you've ever said on YouTube. There's a reason why so few people empathize or give you sympathy, because it's difficult to give someone sympathy or empathy when you do exactly the same shit that you speak against out of all of the time.
The shit is so unfair. Nobody fucking treats me like a goddamn person.
Have you ever stopped to think that maybe people don't treat you like a person is because you don't treat people like a person? You show people with no human dignity or respect. So how then do you expect people to treat you with that same dignity and respect if you can't do that to other people? You know, my life motto is treat people how you want to be treated. If you're a shitty person, you treat people like shit, well then people are going to treat you like shit. That's just how the ball rolls. And if you can't stop the ball because you're too stupid, that's not our fault.
I should have loyal fans. I should have that, right? I should have motherfuckers going to war for me. I literally wake up until the time I go to bed and fucking grind to entertain people every single day.
Oh, you're gonna complain about your job, which you make so much money for? You're complaining about being an entertainer? You chose this life, therefore, why are you complaining about it? Why is it our fault that you run one of the most toxic platforms on YouTube? And furthermore, your idea of loyal fans is so fucking skewed. The fact of the matter is, if you really think that your fans should be going quote-unquote to war for you, then your mindset on YouTube is even more toxic than I thought it was. You want loyal fans to go to war for you because it creates drama, thus bringing in even more views. And while it's not wrong to get lots of views and do whatever you gotta do to get the views, the way you do it is toxic and is damaging to this platform. And whether or not people acknowledge that fact, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you think people should go to war for you. Why should someone go to war for someone like yourself when you don't even know how to stand up for yourself? And iDubbbz's response to you is just proof of that. You're one of the most submissive cucks I think I've ever seen on this platform. You present your online persona as Mr. Tough Good Guy Keemstar, the guy who is 100% factual in all of the news. When the reality is that you are a sad, very insecure little man. Actually, you know, I don't even know if you are insecure as a man. I think that your narcissism is so far up your ass that even if you were insecure, you somehow fill that insecurity up with your own ego. And I don't know how that works, but somehow you do it.
I'm never unfair to people. I'm fair to everyone. I'm honest with everyone.
Yeah, okay, Keemstar. How this usually works is if some guy has to say to a girl, you know, I'm a real nice guy, or I'm honest to people. I treat people fairly. If you have to publicly tell people that you are something, chances are you're the exact opposite of that. Because if you're truly an honest person, if you're truly someone who treats people fairly, then why are you trying to bolster yourself up by telling people these things? These are things that if you do have these characteristics, people are going to see them naturally in you. But because you don't have these characteristics, you have to constantly reassure everybody that you're not a liar, that you're the most truthful motherfucker on the internet. And honestly, it's quite sad to see.
I'll still talk, but I'm not gonna show my face, because I fucking can't. Like, anything I say will be used against me in a negative way. No one listens to me. No one... somehow I'm labeled as a liar. When have I fucking lied about anything? I don't get the whole Keemstar is a fucking liar. I cannot comprehend Keemstar is a liar. When have I ever lied about anything?
Really? You don't get how Keemstar is a fucking liar? Because there's so much, there's so much overwhelming evidence that you've lied about shit. Just go watch iDubbbz's video. Like, you're the definition of the biggest hypocrite on YouTube. And I get that every person to an extent has been a hypocrite in their life. But you are the very definition of that word itself. You say one thing, you do another. And if you say one thing and do another, your words are never consistent with what you say. That makes you a liar. There are countless videos that have been made where you have been shown to be a liar. Yet you are so narcissistic that you are unable to actually acknowledge the fact that you are a liar. And again, going back to what I said earlier, if you have to tell people constantly how truthful you are, chances are you're not.
I don't fucking... Dude, when I fucked up with Tony, alright, I exposed myself.
No, you didn't. You didn't expose yourself. In fact, you put blame on your news team, your quote-unquote news team. You've supposedly fired someone from your news team because they got the wrong information, when if you're really doing this show, you should be double-checking, triple-checking everything that your news team does, because you are the main guy, the entertainer, the speaker. You should be doing that. Did you take responsibility for that? No, of course you didn't. You blamed your news team. You blame the people doing this research for you, which failed, when you should be the person double-checking, triple-checking all of the work that your news team gives you. But let's be honest, you don't do jack shit for your own channel that you run. Actually, you don't even run it. Someone else uploads it. But you don't do anything. You let everybody else do the work, then you just sit in front of a camera and talk about it, whether it's true or not, whether it's factual or not, whether it's slander or not, whether it's false accusations or not. You cover it anyway, because it's the YouTube news.
Just so sick of fucking everybody using me.
That's so ironic coming from you. You're so sick of everybody using you? How about we're all sick of you using us? You using the name and the title. You know, having to put Basherverse in the title. Like, I don't know him personally. I've talked to him a few times. But you going along with calling him a pedophile over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, when he is actually legally not that.
Dude, I'm sick of being everybody's punching bag. I'm sick of, like, oh, I have a falling out with a friend, and the friend's like, oh, well, I'm making an exposed video on you. How is that even in the fucking cards? How is that even in the fucking cards, dude? How is that even in the fucking cards? What did I fucking do to you that you want to go attack my career? Nothing. Nothing. I didn't do shit to you. All I ever fucking did is look out for you. Help you out.
Okay, Keemstar, just like the time that you tweeted me, and it's probably still... Actually, no, you deleted all your tweets, so it's probably not there anymore. But I remember when Vegan Gains threatened to slit my throat. You know, obviously you covered the story of Vegan Gains threatening to slit my throat. And when I finally eventually said something to you that you disagreed with or you didn't like, when I said, I don't remember what it was, but I said something like, I didn't care, I don't like Drama Alert, but it can be funny from time to time. You got very upset and you're like, how can you say that you don't like Drama Alert? I defended you, Mr. Repzion. I defended you from Vegan Gains slitting your throat. I gave you a free promotion. Look, bitch, you didn't give me jack shit. I didn't get anything out of that other than my name being used in the title, and you briefly mentioned me for 20-some seconds, which, by the way, I never asked you to do. See, that's the thing, and iDubbbz did this amazingly in his video, which I have linked down below. You include someone in one of your videos, you use their name or whatever, and then you think that they owe you some sort of debt from you mentioning their name or you giving them a free promotion despite them never asking you for anything. I don't owe you anything, Keemstar. Sure, you used my name in a few videos. I don't fucking care. I'll take free promotion. But I don't owe you anything from you choosing to selectively cover drama that involves me. You should know by now, Keemstar, that YouTube is a very greedy place. You, of all people, would know that. So why do you act so surprised?
And look in the chat, see? Let's cry some more. Let's cry some more. This is why nobody can be real. If I'm real and I express myself and express my emotions and express my feelings, it's used against me. And that's it right there in the chat. Cry some more. You're a baby. Oh, Keem's crying. That's exactly why nobody can be fucking real with the audience. Because the audience takes those emotions and those feelings and they use it to attack them. And that's exactly why no one's ever going to be fucking real with the audience. You are always going to see a fake, carbon copy, plastic, unreal motherfuckers on YouTube. You're always going to see fake people on YouTube because they cannot be real with you. Because if they're real, if they show you feelings, if they show you emotions, you will use it to attack them.
Actually, I've only seen this really happen with you. I myself have cried in quite a lot of videos. People make fun of me for it. People have taken the video and made it like, Mr. Repzion's crying. But you know, it doesn't bother me that much at all because I realize that's part of the internet. And while it's a fucked up part of the internet for someone to take me when I'm vulnerable and crying on camera and make fun of me for it, it's something that you have to eventually get to the point and say, you know, this is going to happen. I'm strong enough to deal with it. I think the reason people use this against you when you show any sort of vulnerability or emotions, whether it's real or not, fake or not, I don't know. But people attack you with that stuff is because, again, going back to my earlier points, you have no consistency. You know, you can cry on camera and say, I'm really a truthful guy. I would never hurt anybody. But then you can go around and accuse an old man Tony of being a pedophile and have him fucking hammered and break him down on camera because you failed to do basic research and double check things. Like, people are not going to feel sympathy for someone showing their feelings when that person is a shitty person to everyone around them. Do you not get that?
You will see their witnesses, or you will see their weakness, and you will use it to attack them. So enjoy all the fucking fake people. Enjoy all the fake people, because you're only going to get fake people on YouTube, because no one is allowed to be fucking real. If you show emotion, if you show feelings, the audience uses it to attack you. Just like they fucking use me crying about my mother dying against me today. You know how bad it sucks when there's like a Keemstar exposed video and there's a clip of me crying and I know that I remember that. That's a day I'll never fucking forget. And it's like rubbed in my face. Ah, look at this piece of shit crying.
And I think, Keemstar, and I'll actually defend you on this aspect, I think that's fucked up. I think it's fucked up if someone in your family passes away and people use that as a means to attack you. That is cruel, that is mean, and that is wrong. I believe that. But it doesn't come as a surprise to me considering that you're the type of person who is very, very mean to other people and you go out of your way to attack people and slander people all of the time and make faulty accusations. So it's natural that if you're going to be mean to other people, and it doesn't justify them doing this, but they're going to be mean back to you, and they will attack you in any ways that they can.
Everyone's fucking punching bag. Dude, I have my own career. Like, I made my own videos, all right? I fucking made Drama Alert because YouTube did not have a Drama Alert. There was no one doing what I did. No one. It needed to exist. It was something that hasn't been built yet.
I think the reason that why Drama Alert hadn't been done yet is because it's really difficult to create a platform for drama and not be a toxic platform. You just can't. I mean, I know for a fact that even if I had the idea, oh, I'm going to create a channel based upon YouTube drama, that I would not enjoy myself at all by doing that because I'd be so invested in the lives of other people rather than my own. And I just don't want to waste my time doing shit like that. You know, your position that you're in right now is a position that I would not want to be in even if I was making thousands upon thousands of dollars. Because the amount of investing I'd have to do in other people's lives would just make me feel miserable inside. That's just my opinion.
So most of the time I side with the audience. But I should be free. I should not have to still be in prison of fucking Drumler. I should be free to go make my own goddamn content, my own songs, my own music parodies, my own fucking commentaries. I should be free to do that, but I'm trapped in this fucking Drumler bullshit. I'm an entertainer. I'm not a fucking news guy. I built this thing because we fucking needed it.
I 100% agree with you, Keemstar. You should be able to. So stop being a prisoner of your own goddamn audience. You see, I can relate to you on this area because I used to make content that my subscribers wanted me to make. And then I came to the conclusion several years ago that, like, why the fuck am I doing this? I'm not enjoying it. I'm making content pandering to my audience to make fucking videos on religion all the goddamn time. I got burnt out of it. I got tired of it. So what did I do? I quit. And yeah, my views declined. Yeah, I had thousands of people unsubscribe to me because I wasn't making the content they wanted. But I don't give a shit because I am more important than my YouTube audience. How I feel during the day and the content that I make is more important, and me being happy with the content that I make is more important than pandering to what people want me to do. You shouldn't live your life pandering to people 24/7. That goes for YouTube, that goes for relationships, that goes for friendships. Because if you pander to everybody, you will never be truly happy with what you're doing. That's what I've come to realize. And maybe, Keemstar, I know it would be a rarity if you actually watch this video in full, but maybe that's what you need to do too, is to say, fuck the audience. It doesn't matter how many people unsub, doesn't matter how many people get mad at you, and do your own thing. I'm saying this out of the kindness of my heart, honest advice here from somebody who you think, from somebody who you hate. That is my honest advice for you. Fuck the audience, do what you want to do. Don't pander to other people or you'll never be happy.
Like, I don't understand it. I just don't feel appreciative. I don't feel like people appreciate me. Fuck, man. I've been busting my ass, dude. I've been busting my ass, and like, people are so quick to just be like, fuck you, Keem. And I don't get it. Like, I haven't earned anything. I haven't earned any respect from fucking grinding my ass, like building this thing to keep you updated on the news.
Why should people give you respect, and why should people appreciate you when, like, one of the biggest issues, I think one of the biggest issues, and, you know, it was when you tweeted out to Total Biscuit that you can't wait to report his death of cancer. And I know you've apologized for that shit, but, like, that is a fucked up thing to say in terms of a reaction, because someone doesn't like your show, and they let you know that they don't like your show, and then you say, I can't wait to report your death of cancer. Like, that to me goes to show the type of person you are, is that when someone doesn't like something that you have to say, you have to fire back in some of the most cruelest, mean ways possible. And when you do that, when you make yourself, when you fall down to that level of hoping to report on someone's death of cancer, no one's going to respect you. No one's going to care about what you have to say because they see you as someone who is super duper uber goober mean. Respect is something that you have to earn. And for the most part, you have not earned respect on this platform by the stuff that you do. Whether it's entertainment or not, that's completely besides the point. People can be entertained by you and still not respect you. You need to understand that.
I'm literally one of the creators of trolling and gaming entertainment in a group called the Federation of Asshole Gamers. That's why there's all these fucking videos of me saying outlandish shit.
Dude, what the fuck? Okay, God, your ego is so high. No, you're not the creator of trolling in gaming. Trolling has existed back in the early 90s before even YouTube was fucking around. We had fucking little chat bars where we could talk to people in games, and trolling was a thing then. Trolling in the video game industry has been around since video games have been able to communicate back and forth with other players. Okay, you didn't create that, so stop giving yourself credit for something that maybe you influenced trolling in gaming on YouTube. I'll give you that, but you didn't create anything. You didn't create trolling within the gaming industry. That's been around long before you've even been playing games. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the entire video that is, it goes on for like additional 10 minutes, but there wasn't really anything relevant that I wanted to respond to other than some of the stuff that was in the start of the video. It's linked down below in the description if you want to watch the whole video in full. It's 38 minutes long. Thank you for watching this video. If you managed to watch it all the way through, thank you. I don't wish any ill will towards Keemstar by making this video. I just wanted to respond to it because there was just so much bullshit in it, and it was really hard. It's really hard for me to see bullshit and not want to respond to it. Nonetheless, this was my response. Hope you guys enjoyed it. All my social media is linked down below in the description. My TeamSpeak is also linked down below in the description. And yeah, peace out, guys.